Hello, happy Easter to all the traders based in Malaysia. This is Nawang here from pwforex.com, and I am one of your favorite technical experts from Oriental Pacific Futures based in Malaysia. Alright, as usual, this week we're going to cover on the CPO prices trading in the active month, July delivery contract, and the date will be stretching from the 21st up to the 25th of April in the year 2014. Alright, last week we have a 5 days week, but Friday was actually a very low volume and inactive days due to the holiday for Good Friday. Alright, and the July contract, as you can see here, is set at a price of 2635. Okay, that was 2,635 ringgit per ton in the July FCPO prices. And based on just on this daily chart that we are seeing here, alright, the volume on Friday as well as the open interest actually contracted a fair bit. All right, and what's going to happen on this coming week is going to be pretty tricky. And just by looking at this day chart, all right, before we go into the 60-minute chart later, all right, looking at this bottom here, which I put my cursor at this level, all right, and this coming week, the region of 2615 to 2620 seems to be pretty strong support, and that is also the 50% stretching out from this bottom up to this top. All right, follow my cursor from this bottom to the top on a 50% drawdown. Alright, this support should be resting somewhere at 2615 to 2620 in the July contract. And this week, once the market is able to support above these levels that we just mentioned, the market is prone to be turning up and continue on a recovery, probably in the next 2 weeks time up to this level, which is looking at 2780, and that will be only 2 weeks later according to our forecast. And from day chart, now we move into the 60-minute chart. All right, that actually coincides with what we mentioned earlier. All right, on this 60-minute chart, this support region at the bottom here was dated sometime in April 14 and April 15. All right, looking at the y-axis here at this level. All right, and pay attention to this y-axis numbers here. The support that we were talking about just now is resting roughly at 2618. Alright, so this week the market might actually fall a little bit on the early week when the market opens. Alright, on the downside 2615 to 2620, as I repeat again, will be a strong support that was being created here. Alright, don't be surprised if the market actually do a small dip down here that cover the gap. Alright, and once the market start to bounce up, alright, crossing above 2650, which is this EMA 20 line, alright, crossing above here 2650 will confirm on the uptrend, which I believe it will be sometime after the middle week of this coming week. Alright, so downside 2615 to 2620, and the top side, once it crosses above 2650, the market has got high chance to close higher for this coming week towards 2680 towards Friday, which is 25th April of the year 2014. All right, so that actually concludes very briefly on our FCPO prices forecast for this coming week, which will cover on the date 21st to 25th April. All right, looking at the weekly chart again, all right, we can see that the market is still pretty firm unless it breaks down below 2600 on a weekly chart. So this week, try to go long with a very good control rates. You may be able to back some profits as the market turn up. All right, this is Dawang here once again. Thank you for all of you. Thank you to all of you for listening in and tuning in to our podcast hosted by Oriental Pacific Futures based in Malaysia. I am your favorite technical expert here, and thank you for listening to us. All right, do come back next week, and we shall continue to give you on the weekly podcast while we move into the month of May. Thank you very much, and I shall speak to you again next week. Thank you. Bye bye.